I'm Alan Beaulieu, President and Principal of ITR Economics. We're a consulting firm with offices in New Hampshire and in Dallas, clients around the world serving all kinds of different industries. We do individual consulting, we do market work, business forecasting, as well as speaking engagements like I did here today. In my presentation today, a couple of the main points were wrapped around business planning. The economy and this industry are going to slow for the next 2 to 3 quarters. There's some decline happening in some industries in terms of actual orders. New orders for iron and steel are moving lower, below year-ago levels. So for cash planning, for budget's sake, for expectations, that has to be known. But my larger message was that in the second half of 20 and through 21, this industry is going to be very busy. So please, whatever you do, I said to the attendees here, make sure that you keep investing in yourself, you keep gearing up to be better. Ask yourself what you need to be even busier in the future, because if you wait until it happens, it'll be too late. You have to do it now. Well, the health of the steel industry, as we have discussed in this conference and as I discussed in my presentation, can be viewed as precarious. There's no doubt about that. But there's a window now. There's a window where companies in this industry can take advantage of the wall that the tariffs have created and invest heavily in themselves to drive down costs so that they can be globally competitive, because those tariffs are going away someday. And the global costs, I know there's a projection made that globally costs are likely to go down over the next couple of years. I have a hard time believing that. I think input costs of all kinds will be up on people around the world. And as those import costs goes up and as the US has driven down costs, I think we'll find ourselves in a competitive position. We may not always be the lowest cost provider, but we'll be a very close provider, a trusted supplier with some competitive advantages that can help overcome the cost differential that may exist. I don't think it's all going away, but I think they have to be very, very careful and not repeat the laissez-faire of past decades. If they do that, they will be gone. This year's conference, compared to years before, a couple of noticeable things to me is that the energy level has always been high. But the networking here seems to have picked up speed. The networking here seems to be more intense than it has been in the past. So people that want to come for networking with other industry executives, more and more every year you see that, and it's a fantastic place to be. I also like the other speakers you have in. I sit, I learn, I hear perspectives. I may not agree with it all, but I learn. And learning is not the same as agreeing, learning is learning. So if you want to come and learn about what's going on, hear other perspectives, this continues to be the place to be as I travel through this industry.